Hello and welcome everybody. Today is going in a slightly different direction than I anticipated. Hi Ziggy. I swear every time I start filming in the apartment, what is your problem? You just had food. Okay, anyway, where was I? I don't even know where I was. Hey, come on, man. Come on, man. I sound like Joe Biden. Every time I start filming, he just does this, and that's not what I'm here to talk about. Anyway, um, sorry, really trying to figure out what the heck I was talking about. So today I wanted to go to Disney Springs to check out the Cookie of the Month from Gideon's because, quite honestly, I already looked at what it is and I really want to try it. So I kind of had that on my mind, but I've been so backed up on editing videos. So I thought, I got to get some more editing done. Trying to get a video out at least 3 a week, if not every other day, as I talked about that in like one of my last videos. But anyway, I just wasn't feeling great. Feeling a little down. I woke up feeling really good, slept really well, but I don't know, just thinking about SAD, seasonal affective. I think that's what it stands for, seasonal affective disorder. And I used to really suffer from that in Colorado. It's one of the biggest reasons that we moved to Florida was because the first couple months, at least couple months, quite honestly, of each year, I was so depressed, like seriously depressed. And I remember always talking with Jill, and I've mentioned this before, that I'd rather live like in a cardboard box on the side of the street in Florida than live in a mansion in Colorado. I was just done with the cold. Not just the cold, but the dry climate, my skin, my nose, just not handling it very well. So anyway, I was feeling, I don't want to say depressed, but just not super chipper. And quite honestly, I have not been down to the gym. It's been like 2 weeks, and I was doing really good when I first moved down here, and I've kind of used the excuse of, well, I'm getting a lot of steps in going to the parks and whatnot. But quite honestly, that's not enough. You really got to get the heart rate up. You got to get your VO2 max up. Really help with longevity and overall health. And I also know that if I get outside, get some natural serotonin going from some sunlight, that's also going to really help. And I'm basically here to report that I just got back like literally 5 minutes ago up into the apartment and had a really good like 45-minute workout, focusing on my lats and my upper chest. Got to be really careful. I actually have a torn rotator cuff. That's one of the reasons also that I wanted to go down to the gym, was need to get some resistance training going on, because I've been suffering the last like week, not quite a week, but the last few days I should say, with my right shoulder, which does have a tear in the rotator cuff. Trying to remember exactly when it was. I think it was sorry, I can't remember the date, but I had a, I think it, I think it's been about a year and a half. I had a stem cell treatment in my right shoulder, and the recovery was absolutely brutal, extremely painful. And the doctor told me it was going to be bad, and it was. It was way worse than I anticipated. But regardless, it's been a lot better, like a lot better. I was actually just talking to a guy when I was over at the Polynesian, actually having a cigar. We were talking about sports injuries and whatnot, and I told him overall my shoulders about 80% better. Well, the last like 5 days or so, it's been not so much better, like maybe 20% better. So I got to get back into my PT as far as the movements that are good for the shoulder. But anyway, I did 15 minutes of interval high intensity training on a it's an elliptical, but it's, I don't know, it's a little different. But I think overall it's just an elliptical machine. Then I did my resistance training, and then I went back on the treadmill and did another 10 minutes of cardio, kind of fat burn intensity. And you know, I was outside walking over to the gym, which takes roughly 2 minutes from my apartment, and walking out in the sunshine. It's a beautiful day right now. I'll show you guys. But just walking out and getting some sunshine, wow, what a difference. And also just moving and, you know, getting a workout in. My mood, my serotonin levels probably spiked like at least, you know, 100% more than where they were. I feel so much better. So the whole point of me talking about this is to help anyone that's, I don't know, down in the dumps going through this, because I know typically the winter months, there's less sunlight, so depression is much higher for people. And a lot of that has to do with serotonin. Serotonin is derived from the gut. It, you know, we produce it, but sunlight really helps, and exercise helps everything. So, you know, get out there. You know, if it's really cold, try to get outside, you know, throw some warm layers on, whatnot, and I don't know, make it happen, because I was really depressed this time of the year back in Colorado, and Florida's definitely helped my mood. It has been colder here this last week, and you know, everyone talks about, oh, it's super cold, it's been down in the 20s, and that's at nighttime. The coldest I felt was like 30 degrees, and that was like early in the morning, and like I think it came up 19 degrees in like the next 3 hours. So, you know, it's still a cold day, a super cold day here in the daylight, at least here in Central Florida. It's still like in the 40s. That's not bad. I mean, compared to where I was and, you know, way up north, like Northeast, that's so much better. So the whole point of me talking about this was just to try to help anybody that's suffering. Just try to get out there, get some movement going on, and get some sunshine. It really does help with the serotonin, you know, levels. You know, getting some good vitamin D. But anyway, I'm gonna get cleaned up, and then I want to head to Disney Springs and try this new cookie. So let me go get cleaned up, and you guys can come with me when I'm done. All right, we are heading to Disney Springs, and once again, I-4 is backed up. It is always backed up. All right, we are parking in the orange garage today. Gonna try to just go all the way to the top. It's always just smart to go all the way to the top. There's always parking up top, unless everything is full, but it is not. Oh yeah, look at this. Plenty of parking up here. And this is even with Lime Garage being down. I'm actually really glad getting out today. Really need the extra steps. So I'm trying to figure out exactly where to go. I've been here so many times, but it's so vast. It's always hard to remember exactly where to go. But the last couple days, honestly, I haven't been feeling the greatest, and I've stayed home trying to take care of Jill. Well, there's the old Sprinkles, which is no longer. Not sure exactly the whole story on that and what that's going to be, but it's gone regardless. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I stayed home with Jill the last couple days. She had the last couple days off, and I stayed back and tried to help take care of her. And I think, unfortunately, I might be getting what she's got. So earlier today, after my workout, I felt pretty good from like the natural endorphins and whatnot. And quite honestly, everything has really hit me, and I'm I'm dragging now. I feel like I could just go crawl back into bed. So, but anyway, I'm walking up to the line of Gideon's. It's pretty far back, so probably going to be in line here for a while. All right, got the new menu. All right, February's limited edition flavor is this Strawberry Delight, harkening back to the chocolate-covered strawberry cream in your vintage Valentine's box. That's all it really says about this. And if you're not familiar with what Gideon's is all about, it's basically a bakery that originated, I'm pretty sure, in downtown Orlando, and this is its second location here in Disney Springs. Think of like if Tim Burton opened a cookie shop and all the cookies are almost a half a pound and they're just thick and moist and just absolutely fantastic, especially for the money. And there's the Strawberry Delight, February cookie of the month. Triple chocolate. Original chocolate chip, arguably the best chocolate chip cookie I've ever had. Check out this peanut caramel. Their cake slices are amazing also. Hear that music in the background? That's always an issue when I'm here. Nothing like uploading a video to YouTube and then you see that you got some copyright claim on it. So I'm always worried about that when I'm shooting videos here in Disney Springs. So because it's a little bit windy and I'm always having to deal with music issues, especially here and Epcot, I'm gonna just head back home and wait for Jill to get off work so she can partake in trying this cake and cookie for the first time. All right, I am home, and actually I've just been on the phone for like the last, I don't know, hour or so with one of my old friends, and I have to get some dinner put together. So once Jill gets home, which is going to be pretty soon, I got to like start cooking pretty quickly here because I always try to cook as much as I can for her because she's always at work. I make, you know, my money from home. Stupid chicken. Sorry. I always try to cook dinner. What was I saying? Yes, so I need to cook some dinner, and then once we have some dinner afterwards, we will try this cake that looks fantastic and this new cookie. Oh, the joys of cooking in an apartment. All right, we just got done having dinner, and Jill, right there, is going to pull the desserts out of the Gideon bag.
So excited.
Yeah, that cookie. Oh, we gotta. I haven't even looked at it.
It smells so good.
We need to pull it up like on one of our phones to see, because there's really no
Limited edition cake.
All it really says is harkening back to the chocolate covered strawberry cream in your vintage Valentine's box. Give me 1 second. All right, I found it. The Strawberry Delight, as it's called on the website and on the menu. It says, it's the perfect cookie released to celebrate the month of love, harkening back to the strawberry creams in your Valentine's box of candy. This new strawberry cookie is a carefully crafted strawberry dough created with, you should start opening it, with our house-made strawberry puree. We laced that loving dough with dark chocolate and sprinkled the top with our strawberry-infused sugar.
Wow.
Unlike chocolate strawberry candies, our strawberry flavor comes from real strawberries. Our flavor is sourced directly from Mother Earth. I can smell that.
I know, right?
Right after you open that.
It's beautiful.
And then I also got a slice of the peanut caramel cake. The woman at the register that was ringing me up said it was referred to it as a Snickers cake.
Ooh.
I said, oh, I'm not really that big of a fan of Snickers, so I hope it's better than Snickers, but it's Gideon's. It's got to be.
Gotta be.
All right, so I just pulled this thing open. Unfortunately, the camera was not recording. It looks nice and moist on the inside. We're going to give this thing a whirl. Jill is trying it first.
Mm-hmm.
I can smell the strawberry.
Mm-hmm. It is so unique.
All right, I'm going to try it now. It just looks like regular kind of cookie dough that's got like a red hue to it. But I mean, you can smell it. It smells like strawberry. Don't you think it's kind of like maybe their normal chocolate chip cookie with strawberry infused into it?
But I can taste like a Whitman's candy from like a candy box if you were to break it open and it had that strawberry cream in it, chocolate covered strawberry cream. That's what I'm tasting.
Yes. Jill absolutely nailed it. Like, yeah, exactly. Like the fancy chocolates, like she said, like almost like that nougat, right? Like a strawberry. Yep. Yeah, that's what it's like. Much more so than like a chocolate covered strawberry. It's very good. Okay, now on to the cake. As much as I love Gideon's cookies, and I do absolutely adore their cookies, I think their cakes are just absolutely awesome. Jill's going to take the first bite because first bite is always the best.
That's a lot of pressure, but I'll nail it. Got a little bit of everything on that one. Let's see. I do like the peanut butter cup one better.
Okay.
But this is still far superior to any cake slice that I've had.
Superior to other than the other. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
You're gonna love it.
I'm sure.
I know you're worried about the Snickers aspect of it, but I can see where they're coming from with the Snickers, but no. That's amazing.
All right, let's try it.
Here you go.
Okay, I just pulled this slice out of the box so we can get a better understanding of what we're dealing with. Look at this thing. And at $11, this is a large slice. Like, do you think you could eat this whole thing in one sitting?
Absolutely not.
Like the fact that this is half the price of Cake Bake Shop,
yes.
Right? How big are the slices there? Do you know?
I don't know yet, but I'm excited to find out.
Yeah, we need to check that place out. But $22 for a slice, this is exactly half the price. And there's, I mean, absolutely two people can easily share this. Here is the caramel peanut. That's what it's called. I think it's called peanut caramel. Is that what I called it?
Yep. Really
no description unless you probably go online. And I have yet to go online to look at it. That's pretty good. I'm going to have just another bite just to make sure that's... Wow. Oh, no! You see that? Oh, right next to the sink. Luckily, I just washed everything. It's really good. It's really good. You get that little bit of nougat, but you get the peanuts, the chocolate, the caramel. It is kind of Snickers-ish, but like really, superior. Really good Snickers. I mean,
their peanut butter cup one that I had last week though was,
yeah,
that was a little bit life-changing.
Gideon's is awesome. That being said, I still spent almost $20 for all of this. It's all really good though. I probably would not do the strawberry cookie again, I was honestly very excited because I do love strawberries, strawberry and chocolate. But Jill described it best by saying it's kind of like that. What did you call it? I mean, you nailed it. It's like
the strawberry, the
it's almost like
strawberry
a
cream
yeah,
chocolate.
exactly. Strawberry cream. That's kind of that flavor you get. Not as much as like a strawberry chocolate, but more of a strawberry cream, which is good. It's good, but it's really rich. It's it's okay. It's good. It's very good. But like the regular chocolate chip cookie from them, ooh, or the triple chocolate, any of that stuff. So anyway, very good, very enjoyable. And you have anything else to say about that, my love?
Nothing.
All right.
You nailed it.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Bye.
I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.